Hello.
Hello.
And welcome back to Wine
Myers.
and Beer. I'm Dina.
I'm Amy.
And I'm tired. I'm real tired.
I'm surprised we are
doing this right now.
Breathing.
Yeah.
Even
standing straight right now.
Or sitting.
Well, sitting, yes.
We did just stand for quite a while. Though.
Yes. So we've had a busy week.
Yes, we have.
And like a lot of unexpected events.
No, it's been kind of an amazing week.
Yeah, it's been a great week, but not a lot of it was planned.
No,
half of it was planned.
Was 2 out of
2 out of 4 were planned. Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah. Well, what do we do? Start with Monday?
I guess so. You're right.
Yeah.
We get off. Well, all right. So. We usually, honestly, like one of the things that we do is we live for summer, right? Well, I mean, we live for every day, but like summer in particular, we have a lot of time to fill. So we usually plan it way ahead in advance. And there was several things that we wanted to do.
Yes.
That we said for...
Must do.
Right?
Yes.
And that we said that... But we're not going to, book it.
No.
Necessarily. We're going to, wait till the last minute and see how it goes. And one thing that we had on our summer bucket list was the G-Eazy and Beyonce concert.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And we said we were definitely going. We're not missing that for the world. And it came and went.
Yeah, I don't even remember
I don't remember what happened either.
Yeah.
But there was something, I don't know why we didn't go.
Yeah. I don't know.
So,
I couldn't even tell you when that concert was.
Right? And then it happens and we're like, oh man, we were supposed to go to that and we didn't.
Yeah.
And then we wanted to go see Kesha Macklemore.
That came and went.
We didn't.
Nope.
Right? So we had like a couple of things that we didn't do. And we have a little bit of regret. So then, this week, for 7 days.
Yes.
Drizzy
Drake was in town.
Oh my God.
In all of his glory.
I was determined to go.
Yeah. And for, I guess, those that don't know, he was at the Garden for 4 days in a row. Then he took Wednesday off, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, he was at Barclay. So he was here for 7 days.
Yeah. So he's at Barclay right now?
Today's his last show
at
Barclay.
Mm.
So, yeah, so Monday, well, we've been pricing out tickets for a little bit, and they're expensive.
I was upset.
Yeah, for like high seats.
Yeah.
They're expensive.
But seriously though, I just really want to put this out there. Concert tickets in general have become
pricey,
right? It used to be a lot easier to go to several. And we're kind of concert brats.
Yeah, now we are crossing our fingers that they go on Groupon or something.
Right, but we don't want to pay for tickets if we're not going to be in an area where we're going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, I was refusing to buy the worst seats in the house. I would not do it.
No.
So originally, I told Drake that I would not be going to his concert because I
would have to take out a second mortgage on your house that you don't own.
Right? And how ridiculous it was that he was expecting the demographic of his fans to, one, be able to afford that. Yeah. I'm not saying that all Drake's fans are, like us broke. But for the most part, we've got a lot of kids who love him, right? Like young teens and high school kids and college kids. Like, how they're going to spend their entire paycheck? Yeah. Like, that would be a paycheck for a kid.
Definitely.
Right? 40 hours of work at $13 an hour, whatever it is now. It's a lot of freaking money.
We were originally planning to go Thursday. For some reason, we just made the day Thursday.
I wanted to go to Barclays.
Oh, that's right.
All right. And the base price for that particular show, because it was a weekday,
was a little bit cheaper.
Was cheaper, because the other ones were Friday and Saturday at Barclays. Yes.
Yeah, but then Monday came, and I got the text message from you that said, would you be able to go tonight? And I have to admit, I was like, oh my mind wasn't in it. I'm like, oh my God, traveling to the Garden tonight, Monday. Okay. All right. And then I started to wrap my mind around, this is Drake. Like, yes, we need to go. And you found really cheap tickets for good seats.
Yes.
You know?
And I wasn't even expecting the seats that we had.
Yeah. No, I didn't know what to expect.
Like, I knew they were above one level and below
another.
The worst level.
Yeah.
So they were in the middle of the good section.
Like the 100s at the Garden, and then...
I don't know what the numbers are.
Yeah, so it's... The 100s were underneath us.
Right underneath us.
Yes, right underneath us. And the 200s were... Basically, we were in between the 100s and 200s, basically. But I've never... Because, I mean, I'm at the Garden. I go to, you know, a lot of Ranger games, and I've never even heard of those tickets before.
It's crazy, because you are there a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you showed me, like, the ticket, you sent me the picture of the ticket, I'm like, are these even, like, real tickets? Because then now I was, like, starting to search. I was Googling.
But I got them online.
I know.
I didn't even StubHub or what's the other ticket? Whatever. They were legit bought. They weren't even resale.
No.
They were original tickets. Okay.
So you're
Googling. I'm sorry.
Googling.
I just was defending my... I do impulsive stuff sometimes, but they were legit.
But it made me nervous because I was, like I said, I've seen, like, Barstool, like, BS1, BS2, because I have the Barstools there, too. And, but never whatever it said. I don't even...
MC. Madison Club.
Oh, that's right.
63.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So,
So you Google, and what did you see once you Googled?
It was telling me about, like, the perks that you get for sitting there during sporting events.
What were
waitress service and things like that.
Okay, and how many rows in that section?
There were 3 rows in that section.
And how many seats in each row?
Not many, but I have to tell you, between every 4 seats was a glass divider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like 6 seats.
Mm-hmm.
So you had your own private little party.
Yeah, and then you had a counter in front of you, a marble counter in front of you.
Beautiful one.
And a decent-sized TV that... I mean, I guess it's more beneficial for sporting events, but like that every 2 seats share. So, and then you go up the stairs, and the bar is
private bar
right behind you.
Yeah, so it was Sweet Life.
It was.
It was legit Sweet Life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had your own little bar, and we could have sat up at the bar.
Yeah,
there was like bar tables.
Yeah.
It was so.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Special.
Mm-hmm.
Super special, and we got to sit. Not that we sat.
No.
But if we wanted to sit, we got to sit in big, cushy...
Like leather almost... They weren't real leather, but like leather-type pleather chairs.
But they were so comfy.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't want to leave out Migos, because they opened for Drake.
Yes.
And they had the place bouncing, too.
Yes, they did.
The entire place was moved.
Yeah.
To the beat.
It made me a little bit nervous, yeah. I felt it on my feet. Like, we were literally swaying up and down.
Yep. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was.
And it was loud. And everyone, like, it was a good time. It was a great show.
And we're kind of, like, thinking about going again.
Into a different state to see him.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I know.
Like, we'll see if it happens. I don't know. It was like kind of a thing. We have to go back and see him because it was that good. But
and I gotta tell you, I don't know, like if you've noticed on his social media accounts, but his shows are different every time. Like, did you see that picture from Barclay? He had the huge scorpion underneath his stage.
Oh no,
he didn't have that at the Garden.
He didn't?
No. And I've seen like other from his posts from this tour, like different stage setups, and it's very different. I mean, he did have the car.
Yeah, he did.
You know.
And the basketballs.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Some guy actually won $250 a shot.
Yeah.
I think he got 2 shots.
He won $500.
Isn't that kind of it was some random guy from the audience?
I guess so. He does that at his concerts though, because I have seen comments about that on his Instagram account.
But that,
I don't know where that stems from or how you get chosen to do that, but
if somebody has to have a number, they go to that seat and they're like, "Yo, your number was picked," or
maybe.
Something,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm. And then also that little girl that he had visited in the hospital was supposed to be at that show on Monday, but she then was receiving a heart,
right.
So that they weren't letting her out of the hospital. But he was able to live stream the concert for her in her hospital room.
That was awesome too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but then, kind of talk going, I guess, a little bit backwards because this would... I don't know. Do I talk about the train ride situation?
On the way in?
My phone call?
Oh.
Or should I wait? Because now we're going to go on to Tuesday and the phone call.
I guess, yeah, you can go back.
Okay.
All right. So, but I do want to, like, put something in because, I mean, we drank at the Drake show, but we didn't really excessively drink, right?
No. You were drunk.
I was wasted.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
You were making me concerned, actually.
I was, like, spilling stuff and...
It wasn't like we drank excessively.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't drug you.
But maybe the stadium did.
Oh, maybe.
Do you know what I'm saying?
There was a lot of smells going on in this.
Like, if you... Like, I'm going through my pictures, and I'm like, I have no good pictures to post because you can't see.
It's smoky and everything.
The camera picked up the smoke and not, like, what our eyes could, like, filter through the smoke, but the camera couldn't. But I'm wondering if the additional substance in the air had anything to do with accelerating my drunken state.
Yeah, it could have. I believe that it could have.
Like, I didn't even drunk text. I drinking babbled texted people, meaning I didn't say anything that made any sense. And it wasn't initiating anything a normal drunk text would. It was just like babble.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
And like not even misspelling stuff, but misrepresenting stuff.
Oh my god.
It's like I'm such an idiot.
That's so funny.
Oh my god. And what do you think about that? What do you think? Do you think that contact high is a thing? Because sometimes when I drink Red Bull and alcohol, that happens to me, or I get like...
Yeah, you black out.
And like
pieces
drunk.
Are missing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know
either. But remember, we have had this situation happen before, though. At, I want to say maybe a Sublime concert at the Paramount.
Was it Badfish? It was Sublime at the Paramount.
I think it was Sublime.
But even Badfish at Emporium.
Yeah.
Or Stereo Garden, whatever the hell it's called now.
Yeah.
That most recent one, I feel like...
Oh, that's right, because then, the next day we went wine tasting, and you were down and out for the count for a little bit. Yeah.
Like, I'm not a smoker, you know, so...
Huh. I think it's a thing.
I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, have you ever... There was another show. Yes, the Paramount. Because after we left that show, we went driving through Pilgrim State. Like, it was a good time. Or a good idea. Do you remember that?
I remember you said, let's do it. Let's get off.
I was driving.
Yeah.
And I did.
Mm-hmm. And we went through Pilgrim State.
And I didn't, like... choose to smoke. So it's not even like that. That was a decision made, and I remember feeling like, woo, let's just do this. Oh my god.
That's so funny.
And then once I got in there, I started getting paranoid and scared that I made that decision. And I was like, what are we doing here?
But I gotta tell you, but then I think about, I'm not gonna go ahead to talk about the next day, but there was a lot of pot smoking going on at that next concert.
I feel like there was less, though.
Oh, really? I feel like there was more.
I think you saw a lot.
No, but I also think in the garden you're inside.
So you think it doesn't go anywhere?
No. Okay. At Jones Beach you are not. But you definitely saw a lot more.
Well, let me just read this really quick. People who are exposed to secondhand marijuana smoke may feel a bit of the high that comes with using the drug, a new study finds. They may also feel unable to think clearly, and they may even have detectable levels of the drug in their urine or blood.
Ooh, that's scary.
But all of this happens only if they are exposed to marijuana smoke under severely unventilated conditions, the study found. All right, so I'm sure that the garden has ventilation.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they don't, but when you have 18,000 people, and 90% of them are lighting up at the same time, I don't know if you can produce the proper ventilation to get that
And
out.
what about the vape situation? Like
the oil?
Because it's
depends.
not... Yeah. I mean...
You don't smell that.
I know. But, like, can that I don't know. Can you,
Is there such a thing? Okay. No smoke means no secondhand smoke.
No, okay.
No.
Because that's like a big thing now, too.
Emission. They're not emission free. Hold on. As the years get closer to us. Hold on. Alright, so despite the toxic ingredients, many adults don't think that secondhand vape smoke poses a risk. They still don't really know, I think.
Okay. Well, I guess it's so new, too.
Yeah, that's what it's pretty much saying.
Yeah.
I mean, they're saying there is some sort of danger to secondhand vape smoke.
They're just not sure the severity of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so I think it could possibly be maybe what happened to you on Monday.
Right, because the train ride home is like a blink.
Yeah, you were passed out. Again, of course. Who's always have to be awake? Me. God knows we'd be in Spionk.
I don't do it on purpose. I just don't know what happens. I don't know. The train like puts me to sleep.
How I can't even sleep on the train.
I don't know how. Ew, it's so gross.
It is, and you were like sprawled on the seats.
Why? And we got pizza.
We
ate pizza, didn't we? I was buying pizza. You were going to the bathroom. Please tell me that happened and I didn't.
That was Monday? That. No, that happened at some point. That was Monday.
Yes. Yeah. All right. And drink? Did I get drinks like sodas?
Yes, because I think I got... Yes, I was so thirsty. Okay. I remember I was so thirsty.
Yes.
No, I'm thinking Tuesday.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe we had drinks.
I don't know either.
I don't know. It was so far away.
I don't even know how I paid for that pizza.
Oh, we did get the drinks, because remember you just went into you stole the drink.
I did?
Yeah, you stole it, actually, because
How did I steal a drink?
Because I got a bottle of... No, I remember. I'm like, oh yeah, you went into the refrigerator behind the counter, you took the drink, and we walked out.
How did I pay for the pizza?
You paid for the pizza, 2 slices. I don't know, actually 3, because you probably got 2. You've been getting 2 slices of pizza.
I don't remember getting 2, but anyway.
So you paid for the pizza and my drink.
And then I took
another drink. And then you said, yeah, I'm gonna get a drink. And you went into the cooler and you got a drink.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So. Yeah, something was definitely off.
Oops.
Oh well.
Yeah.
All
right. So then Tuesday.
Yes.
We talked about this already a few episodes prior because we knew that this was happening. We got tickets from Sirius to go to see G-Eazy and Little Uzi Vert and some other people. I don't even remember their names, but they thought it was cool to walk around in the, what is that called, the promenade?
Oh, yeah.
Jones Beach and cause havoc.
Yeah.
The other thing that caused major havoc on that day was the fact that apparently upper white middle class people think that it is okay to send their half-naked daughters out unsupervised because that entire arena was consumed.
High school girls wearing
no bras.
Yeah.
And the lowest and highest cut shirt. I mean, like, how do you even do that?
I know.
Like,
and like you said, there's nowhere that they could be getting changed and then changed again.
They didn't have big enough bags.
No.
Yeah. They had to be getting dropped off by parents because they weren't old enough to drive. No. Unless these parents are sending car services for all of them, too.
Yeah. Uber.
We had VIP parking, so I don't even know what the regular parking lot looked like as far as, like, who was there and who drove them. But for every, I'd say, 1,500 kids, there was a parent.
Yeah. And you knew who the parents were, too.
Yeah, it was so obvious.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been... exposed to that much of a disaster. And scary. I can't. What was super scary was the
language on these children.
It wasn't just the language; it was how the language was used.
Yeah,
like it was used in such an adult way,
like a vulgar way.
Yes, yeah. That I'm like, what? And it was so natural for them to speak, like that.
And it, I mean, our plan originally was we won the tickets, so we didn't pay for the tickets. So
although I did want to go.
Yes, no. It was definitely something that, we wanted to go to, but it was not something I needed to sit in the arena for the whole time to see. So this would have been a perfect opportunity for us to just kind of hang out in that, I call it the beer garden in the back. I forget what it's called. Yeah. It's like a name for it. But, and just kind of chill, because you can see the TV screens from there perfectly.
And hear everything.
So we were excited. We walked in there. We marched on back. And then at one point I looked in the back and I'm like, oh, that's weird. It's like the gates are closed a little bit back there. Maybe they're just I don't know, just not wanting... I don't even know what I thought. I thought maybe they're just open a little
bit. Walking, steady pace, and then you see the gates and it kind of starts slowing down. And what is happening here?
And then we kind of both started looking around a little bit.
It was like dun 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 dun.
Not one vendor had beer in the cooler,
and not one person had beer in hand.
I'm like, oh my god!
There's a lot of water bottles going on at that place.
So I said, I'm like, oh my god! I think the beer garden is closed. So we started looking, and we kept going to different vendors, and. Even the small pretzel vendor usually has beer in their refrigerator. Nothing. So now, all right, we get food. We had the grilled cheese and tater tots. And we sit down, and there's, I don't want to call them security, but it's the workers were walking around.
Well, they're Live Nation employees,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I said to the one woman, I'm like, can I ask you a question? Are they not selling alcohol here tonight? And she said, no. And she then proceeded to tell us that they choose 5 concerts during their summer, during their season, to not sell alcohol in. This just happened to be one of them. And something that was interesting was that Jimmy Buffett was also one of them,
that kind of was very...
Yeah. But you have to think, those people are in the parking lot drinking from 6 a.m. on. Right. So I guess it's smart. But, and then they were kind of going on the basis that this population of people coming to the show is more of a underage population. So there's no need for the alcohol.
But what about
us? What about us? I wanted to be like, lady, can you go in the back and get 2 beers? That's
we
it.
Could have, remember, for an extra $50 a person.
Yeah, VIP. That's right. She told us all about the VIP situation. I didn't want to go to the VIP. I wanted to just buy a beer. But, so that kind of, I don't want to say put a damper on things, but the vibe was a lot different since we couldn't have beer in hand.
Okay, and another thing that I have to put into perspective here is we saw Drake the day before.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, G-Eazy, but you did not top Drake.
You know what
you didn't even come in the same realm as Drake. It was a different group of people around us, too. As far... I don't normally feel nervous when we go to concerts. I don't know. I just don't really. I mean, I'm observant when it comes to things. I try to keep my eye on things as best I can. But looking around that place that night made me nervous because I did not see one security guard walking any aisles. They had children ushers, literally that girl that I asked a question to about where our seats were. She had to be, I don't know, 17, yeah. And she didn't even know where our seats were. I said, can you just tell me, can we go up these stairs to get, I don't know. And I'm like, holy cow. Yeah. And it was not that it was chaos going on around us.
No, it kind of was, because we weren't in where we were supposed to be.
We were not.
We didn't even try to get where we were supposed to be.
Nobody was sitting.
Nobody was where they were supposed to be, and everybody there, it felt like, knew each other.
Yes,
like there was people from all areas of that place.
Yeah,
and they were, they were just in each other's space.
And not only that, but these the stairs were packed with people.
Yeah.
Nobody was around saying you have to clear the stairwell.
There's been shows that I've been at where I broke rules, like stood on chairs and something, and within 30 seconds somebody's telling me to get down.
Yeah.
There were people like hanging from the rafters, jumping over stairs, like doing crazy stuff. And I'm not exaggerating. This is really going on.
And like the people in front of us and all around us, like, yes, there was a lot of pot smoking going on at Drake, but these people were like rolling blunts right there.
They were.
And they were like
big,
thick blunts.
Several of them too. With that particular group,
And I was like, holy cow. Like observing this sober was pretty scary. And then I'm thinking to myself, because I happened to have gone there with my younger cousin and his friend, who were sitting in a different section from us because they're kind of like, I volunteered to drive them last minute, but if something went down, they would that would have been not a good situation.
No, and it really sucks because you have to think about stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's not abnormal in the past couple of years for shit to go down at a music venue. So as awful as it is.
Yeah, and people were walking around with backpacks, too.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Which is odd for that place, because I have been in a situation where I went through bag check at Jones Beach, and they made me turn around, and I had two choices. Either check my bag, they have like a bag check building, or bring my bag back to the car. I wasn't allowed to bring what looked like a backpack, and it was a camera case.
Yeah. And these were like JanSport type backpacks.
Yeah, they were like multiple pocket. Yeah. I could be hiding all kinds of shit in my backpacks. Yeah.
I know. It was.
And we talked last week about how I was at Jones Beach and they were really cracking down. I couldn't even get in with my sunblock.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It was just an interesting situation. And, the concert wasn't horrible. It was, we
didn't finish it.
No,
we didn't leave.
No, we went back out to the promenade, that's where security was walking up and down.
Well, they were walking up and down because the freaking rappers were walking around out there. Yeah. Of course they were walking around.
But as we were out there, of course, the the workers were pushing alcohol things past us.
For the after party. Where we see it go by and both of us are silent, just looking.
Yeah.
And then another one goes
by. It didn't even register the first one. Yeah.
It was 3 carts of...
I forget
it wasn't anything normal, but...
It was like a vodka or something.
Yeah, it was
like
a vodka.
That. Mm-hmm.
Something spirits was so funny.
So,
like, wait, why are they teaching us rolling this stuff?
But I gotta tell you, the one thing about Jones Beach, if you go, pay the extra, like, $15, whatever it is, for the VIP parking. Because it is so worth the... there is no stress getting out of that parking lot. You literally just pull out,
and it's close,
and it's right there.
And and I mean, you can tailgate in VIP if you want to, but there's been times where we had to literally walk over the bridge, and that's scary.
Yeah,
it's like zombie scary.
Yeah, yeah.
So and how often do you travel by yourself to a concert? I mean, who goes to a concert by themselves? It's very rare, right? So if you're talking $15 for parking, even if it's just 2 people, it's $7.50. It's so worth the safety.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Because driving, people get road rage leaving. I get road rage. I get road rage very easy. I didn't drive to that one. Which one did I drive to where I got road rage? Fall Out Boy. Yeah. But it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
When people just can't do the right thing when they're driving, and I lose my mind, and then I get aggressive, and that scares Dina because she thinks somebody's going to shoot us.
Yeah.
So get VIP parking.
Yeah, just get the VIP parking.
Save everybody a lot of trouble.
Yeah. But, so then, I guess going into Wednesday, now I have to kind of rewind a little bit. So, when we were on actually we have to rewind a little bit more. When we were camping a couple weeks ago, that's when we were listening to BLI because that's really all that
came in.
The radio station. And they were giving away free meet and greet and pair of tickets to Fall Out Boy. You know, to Caller 20 or whatever it was. So, we've been that was another thing on the summer bucket list that we wanted to go and do. And, Fall Out Boy would have been a concert that we would have just gotten, like, the, $35, $40 tickets.
They were like $18, too.
And that would have been fine. So, we tried. We called. I'm telling you, we called that weekend, and I think I was caller 10 at one point. You were caller 16, whatever it was. It was a fail that weekend. The next weekend, I again tried to call, didn't win. Looking at my call log, I had 89 outgoing calls to BLI in those 2 weekends. And the thing I did with camping was I downloaded the app, the BLI app, and you had an extra chance to win. So I registered myself on there, and I registered you on there to try to win the tickets. And on the app, it was a pair of meet and greet tickets and front row tickets to Fall Out Boy. Okay, so now fast forward, we're going to Drake, we're on the train, and my phone starts ringing, and I look at it, and I'm like, I get so many weird numbers every day that I don't answer numbers I don't know. Mm-hmm. And so I'm looking at it, and it's coming in, it's like a Babylon number, and the beginning of the number is 955, and I'm like, after it rings for a good, 5 seconds, it's like, oh my god, this is BLI calling me right now, and I'm like, how did I get my phone number? I never even, whatever. So I picked it up, and it was BLI, and she's like, is this Dina? And I'm like, yeah. And now I'm on the train, so I'm like trying not to talk too loud.
Mouthing.
Yeah. And she's like, I just want to let you know that you are winner from the Fall Out Boy, back to school, meet and greet, front row tickets from the app. You're going to see Fall Out Boy on Wednesday.
Oh my God. Even hearing it again,
I know.
Even though I was there,
I was like,
awesome.
Oh my, I go, are you kidding me? And she's like, no. I said, get out of here. She goes, well, I don't leave work till 7, so I can't go anywhere. I'm like, okay. So, I should have been like, I'm very excited, but I'm also on a very quiet train going in to see Drake right now. But, so, yeah, we won those tickets, and that was Wednesday, and we had to go to BLI to pick up the winning tickets. And as I go inside to pick up my tickets, I had to take a picture with the BLI sign, which I'm still looking for on their website. I haven't found it yet. But, and we got there. That was at Nassau Coliseum. And let's just talk about how you have $30 to park there.
What the fuck?
I know,
I'm sorry. Yeah. That fucking blows my mind.
Yeah.
So I'm unwillingly paying $30 to go to Nassau Coliseum, yet people won't pay $15 to park in VIP where Jones Beach is free?
Yeah.
But seriously, what the fuck? When did a $30 parking fee become, an okay thing?
And you know what? I think about it 2 different ways. I think it's completely ridiculous. Then I think of the other way where usually you have a group of people going, $30 between 4 people. What is that, however.
A little less than $10, whatever.
It's not crazy. So, I don't know. But, if it's just you and me, and that's $15 each, it's just...
And not only that, but why is $10 not an okay... $10 is fair. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. I already paid...
what?
If I was to buy the tickets that we had, it was a $93 ticket. Mm-hmm. 93 times 2, plus the food and drinks that we had there. Yeah. So I'm contributing all of this to your establishment already. Why are you charging me $30 just to pull in? I'm already coming. That is ridiculous.
But they're not the only place. The Penny Saver does the same exact thing. $30? And you're going to the Penny Saver, yes.
$30?
Yes. It went from $20 to $30.
I think that is so disgusting to me. Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, whatever. Didn't have a choice. Had to go and pay. So we get there, we check in, and they, and there wasn't many of us there. Maybe between 20 and 30 people, if that. I don't even. That. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we had the meet and greet first, which we had to kind of go in file in a line, go all the way down, and it was not really...
I was disappointed.
Yeah, it was you know, you
like
weren't...
if I paid for that meet and greet?
Yeah, I think if you paid for it, they would have had to do it a little bit different. I
saw tonight's meet and greet pictures, and they were...
Yeah. Better?
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, we weren't allowed to have our cell phones out. We had to put our bags down as soon as we got...
to, like, story that.
Yeah. So, and, you know, they weren't taking pictures with our cell phones. BLI had their own camera that they would take the picture of, and then they were uploading it onto their website the next day. Which, alright, it's all fine and good. We got the picture, you know, it was whatever, but you literally, like, it was a hi, bye, nice to meet you type of thing. And then go to your seats. So, what did we do? Oh, we went and we ate.
I want to talk about this for a second.
The whole singer situation?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I was saying something. Oh, that's nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Gavin DeGraw. Oh, okay, I don't want to jump ahead, but go ahead. All right, so...
I was talking
Did you look it up?
I didn't yet, but okay. I was talking to my sister-in-law, and I said, you know, it was really weird, because when we did the meet and greet, it was Pete and the drummer who did the meet and greet. And during the concert, Pete was the one who did all of the interacting with the fans, like talking and, you know, whatnot. And the singer literally didn't say anything, but just sang. Correct?
Correct.
But my sister-in-law says that she believes she heard that he has, like, a lot of issues.
Well, I mean, they are, like, a semi-emo band. Right?
Yeah.
Right, so the other guy's name, just to give him a shout-out, because they were called super nice, was Andy Hurley, is the drummer, and Pete Wentz. So those are the two people who we took a picture with. Patrick Stump is the main singer.
Yeah.
And I when I used to have Dish Network, there was a channel on there that would show all these live shows.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, being a live music junkie, I would frequently watch that channel. So about 5 years ago, I saw a Fall Out Boy show on there, and I watched it. And it was the same situation even then. Pete Wentz did all of the speaking,
mm-hmm.
you know, all of the interaction with the audience. Everything was done, all the explanations and introduction of songs were presented by Pete Wentz. But those guys were short, like 5'5".
Yes, they were.
They're all so tiny. Like, they're all the same size. That's so funny.
Yeah. And I mean, I love Pete because he was on One Tree Hill, and
which I didn't even know he was Pete.
Yeah, Pete from Fall Out Boy. Yeah,
That's so funny.
And there's no like real. I don't know. There's nothing really about why he doesn't talk. But maybe he.
Did you find this? Patrick Stump explaining why he doesn't talk at shows?
Is that the YouTube one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you're watching right
now?
And I did a very bad job. There was a show in Milwaukee where I was doing an impersonation of Harry Carey for about 20 minutes. And,
There's actually a New York Times article about it.
Really?
Titled "The Front Man in the Background."
Yeah, I think it's more of a social thing. Social anxiety. But he didn't say one thing. But,
No, he didn't.
And he wasn't at the meet and greet.
No, he wasn't. Why?
I know.
He says, I never really felt like the front man type.
Yeah.
He worries the shock of hair that hangs down in front of his left ear, running his fingers over it. I got really lucky in Pete. He's such a personality that I don't have to be a character, really. He says it's selfish that I let him get thrust into that, but it was awesome for me. He just doesn't want to do it.
Yeah. Look how different he looks there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so
they
that was...
all look different.
Yeah.
That's the drummer.
Yeah. We did sit front row for that concert.
How'd you feel about front row?
It was a little too front, I think, for me.
Yeah, I wasn't
but you know what? I think if the stage was set up a little bit differently, maybe it wouldn't have been so bad. But the stage was so high, and we couldn't see a lot of what was going on stage. We thankfully had Pete in front of us most of the time, which was that was nice.
Yeah, I'm not complaining about that at all.
And their stage setup was pretty awesome, though, because they had the main stage, and then they had the walk up, like they had like a kind of a runway, go from the main stage all the way to the back, and then at one point, they were all the way up the runway, and the end of that runway disconnected from the stage and lifted up into the air. They were, like, in the higher level sections at that point, which I thought was really cool.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. So they actually brought the stage
up there
to the bad seats.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
And then I'm thinking, oh my god, that's got to be nerve-wracking, because it was Pete and the lead singer, Patrick Stump, on the top.
Yeah.
They had one a little bit lower, which had the drummer and the, guitar player.
Yeah.
But if you stepped one way or another, you're like,
that
was a little scary.
I'm sure they practiced.
And they had a lot of pyrotechnics going on.
They did.
They had fireworks. They had fire coming out of guitars. They had a lot of things going up on stage.
And, like the explosions.
Yes.
And I guess like sitting that close is not good for your ears. Too,
I was nervous. I didn't have ringing in my ears the next day, though.
I didn't either, but I didn't really. The sound quality sucked being that close.
Yeah.
Like you lost the entire acoustics of the building.
Yeah. And it was just like bump, like pressure in your
especially
in your ear.
prior who opened for them or who were their like co-performer Machine Gun Kelly, who is a maniac, and his sound penetrates. Was like God.
Yeah, so that was, it was an experience. It was a good show.
And we wanted to do that, and we did that.
Yeah. And we won. And we didn't pay for anything besides food and beer.
We didn't.
So.
And the food was reasonable.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't extremely...
No.
The beer was a little overpriced.
Yeah, but that's typical.
Yeah, super typical.
And then Thursday we didn't have anything. Friday.
No, Thursday was like low key.
Yeah. I did the
day.
That Warped Tour cover band Friday at 89 North, and they were really good. The singer, I have to just mention the singer. You look at him and he was like so. I'm like, how is this guy going to perform? He's just so different looking. He's just a skinny guy. He had longer hair, glasses on. Like, wow, this is like, I'm interested to see how this guy is going to perform. Holy cow. Like,
he's good?
Yeah. I'm like, wow, he was really good. And that was my Friday. I mean, I feel I drank a lot, though. I'm like, I tried to have a beer today, and I drank half of it, and I couldn't finish. I had to give it away. I couldn't even finish it because it was like, gross.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what's funny? I looked back at our text messages from last night. Cracks me up. I think I was making Amy nervous last night because not only did she text me a million times, but she called me too. But I sent you that picture. I don't know. I sent a picture because you're like, are you going to Insta story or post anything? So I sent you the picture. And I go, here is the post. I can't do it. I'm drunk and not making good choices. That was the last you heard of me for the night.
Yeah. Well, you were out and I wasn't, so I wanted you to get the post.
I go, here's the post. What is that? What is that?
Oh, and I was, oh my God. Capital.
Yeah, you were like, you were,
yeah.
That was just cracks me up at that.
Oh my gosh! But you saw Cuba Gooding Jr.
I did. He was in James Joyce, apparently.
Yes. So this has been like a week full of meet and
greets. I didn't meet him or anything, but he was there.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I know.
And Jimmy Fallon was at the campground we camped at.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Very interesting.
But then, I guess tonight we had another concert.
We did.
We went back into Huntington to the Paramount, where we go regularly, I could say. Probably every couple of months.
At least.
And saw Gavin DeGraw tonight.
For the 6th time since he's been playing at the show.
Yeah. You know, it was like he was different tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't a bad different.
No.
He was just, I feel like, more jazzy with his songs. Like,
funky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, you know, it took a minute to kind of figure out what he was singing.
Yeah.
There were a couple songs that were not familiar.
Right. I feel like I missed something.
Yeah, and I don't know, I know he's been in Nashville a lot lately, so maybe he's doing some songwriting while he's there. But I don't know. Like, and I looked into, he has no new singles or albums out. So I don't know where those songs came from.
But he's also not just Nashville, been spending a lot of time on the West Coast.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, there could be some, the rapport or whatever between the band members.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Was
they love each other.
Seamless.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good. So not only is he a great musician, but he appreciates the musicians that he takes. He's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Another really humble artist. I think that's why we like them. They love what they do. We had one semi-negative experience with Gavin DeGraw, but just one.
Yeah,
right?
And I think, you know, we can
Everybody
chalk that up to him
time.
having,
I think his mom was sick, right? Because then she passed away.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But, he played for a good hour and 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe, by the time he was all said and done.
Yeah.
And it was just, it was, you know, he played a lot of piano today.
Mm-hmm.
He was mostly on the piano. Yeah. Which, you know what, it just blows my mind how talented he is with that. Like, being able to the sound of his voice is so unique.
Yeah.
I really like him.
Me too.
And I just always wonder what he looks like without a hat on.
But you know what I was noticing today and yesterday, or the day before and the day before that? I think I like drummers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like the drummer from Fall Out Boy?
Yeah.
Really?
Like not necessarily this, but the whole...
Yeah. Vibe
like
of it.
they...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It was like watching tonight's drummer. He was good. He actually smiled a lot when he was playing, which never really happens with drummers. They make that face.
He's just enjoying what he's doing.
Right. Mm-hmm. But the whole movement, like the rhythm, like you can see like there's like music in them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was a good show. Was not disappointed in him tonight.
No, tonight did not suck.
And again, I just want to know what he looks like without a hat on. Because I think...
Do we never see him
He
without
never
a hat on?
doesn't. Even on his Instagram, he does not.
Oh, look at that Instagram right now. I feel like we have seen him. I mean, I love him in a hat.
Yeah.
And know what else I noticed today? I'm sorry. He was like moving somewhat, and he like showed a little skin on his neck.
Did he?
Yes, I just wanted to like grab it.
He's good looking. He's like
I don't know. He's just like
adorable.
He's good looking like when he's got his hat and his glasses on. I'm not sure. Have you ever seen like younger pictures of him when he like first started?
No.
He was kind of an awkward looking kid. Like he is one of those people, or like this happens to a lot of guys. I think like as they get older, they get better looking.
Yeah.
Like for him, I feel like he's more attractive the older he gets.
Yeah, he always has a hat.
Oh, here, this is like, look, would you be?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? He looks like a totally different person.
Yeah.
But I'm also into the buzz cut. Like,
yeah.
I don't really like longer hair. Yes, he has a hat on in every picture. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Different kinds of hats, but hats,
yes.
nonetheless.
So I wonder if he's like bald underneath there.
Oh, found one.
Was it? A little bit of a receding hairline.
But barely?
Yeah.
He's got hair.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
No. No, he's not bad at all.
No.
He just likes a head, I guess.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what else.
I do want to say, though, I'm a little bit upset with my iPhone because the reason why I got this freaking phone was because the quality of the camera was supposed to be pristine. I would have, stayed with whatever one I had. And, I couldn't get a good picture of him tonight.
I'm telling you, I think it's that place too, or like his.
I had some awesome pictures of Andy Grammer from there.
Yeah, I think it's like the lighting in the background. He has a lot of lightings going on.
Did you take any pictures?
I think I tried, and I just gave up.
Oh man, no, he doesn't have bad hair at all.
No, this was my try of a picture. But you know what you could do? Like, if you play a video and you see us...
That's what I did with my picture, and it still sucked.
Yeah.
Sucked real bad.
Yeah. I don't know. I try not to video as much this time because I waste so much time videoing them.
Yeah, I barely...
And I have the same freaking songs recorded already on my phone like 3 other times, so... For what reason do I need more of these songs?
Right. I need to actually go through my picture. I have 10,000... something pictures on my phone and start really deleting 11,184 pictures.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. And 937 videos. And I've been to 10,091 places. That's pretty amazing.
That's pretty amazing.
All right, so it's September 1st, new month, a new start, new everything.
Back to work.
Change of seasons, right? We're feeling it's a little bit chilly outside tonight.
Yeah. I was at Sarah's house. Someone who was on our show a couple weeks ago. She has pumpkins out.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, 3 of them. She told me.
Ugh, I was in Lowe's.
Fall
Did I send you my
candle.
Lowe's picture?
No.
Yeah,
pumpkins.
Lowe's
like
has
real pumpkins.
all of their Halloween decorations.
Oh, so does Michael's.
Oh yeah, you were there. Here, this is Lowe's. Yep.
I love decorating for fall. I have a lot of nice fall.
I love
things.
fall. It's crisp. It's clean. It smells good outside.
It's still August though, so I'm gonna give it.
No, it's September 1st.
Today?
Yes.
Oh, shoot. I'm so lost track of whatever day.
It's the 2nd now because it's officially 12:39.
But I can't put fall stuff out right now. That's craziness.
Well, because it's 90 degrees.
Yeah. Maybe next weekend.
Oh yeah. Speaking of next weekend. We have big plans for that, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
And now I got to keep an eye on that weather situation.
Yeah.
It's a week away, so it could change. But, yeah, so that's about it. I don't really have much on it. Anything else to report?
No. But that was a lot.
That was a lot.
We just went through our week. We didn't even talk about the current events.
No.
We didn't talk about the season finale of Younger that you're not going to tell me about. We didn't talk about how Shameless is starting next weekend. We did not talk about how Emmy is no longer Fiona has quit the show.
I know.
So something dramatic is going to happen.
Yeah, I wonder how they're going to exit her off the show.
We didn't talk about, my gosh, just real life, but we
can come back to it.
And it's time to go anyway because I am...
I know. I'm tired too. Well, don't forget to follow us on our social media accounts. I guess Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
Well, don't follow us on YouTube. Subscribe.
Yes. And
view. Same thing with iTunes.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Review or
rate and review.
Yeah.
And we're also at www.winelinesandbeer.com and keep slipping into our DMs because we like it.
It's so weird hearing you say that.
We like it from the back. I will slip into my DM.
I hope you don't say that to guys.
Can you slip into my DMs?
It's so weird hearing you say that.
But why? You think that wouldn't be turning them on if I said
No.
I should try it and see what kind of reaction I get.
Yeah.
You want to slip into my DMs? Slip into our DMs.
Yeah.
We'll menage a trois. So let us know what you want to talk about, what you want us to talk about. If you want to come visit us.
Yep.
We're always looking for someone to come hang and do fun stuff. In fact, we're starting to already make plans with some of our previous guests. So
yes,
we're going to have some adventures with them.
Yes.
It's fun.
Alrighty.
So see
Until
you next week.
time. Bye.
Bye.